Your value will not be what you know. It will be what you share. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Same old Bitcoin price, right? We seem to be consolidating again, I guess is what you'd like to call it. We're moving sideways at about the same price, up and down within 2%. Trading volume's getting low. People are trying to figure out what's going to happen. Are we going to be breaking to the upside? Are we going to break into the downside? I mean, there's potential to make a lot of money on both sides if you know which way the market's going to go. But hey, I mean, that's usually how it goes, right? If you knew what was going to happen in the future, we'd all be rich. I'm just really excited that right now you guys are giving me the wonderful opportunity to be able to go out there tomorrow and spread the word of Bitcoin, right? It's a lot like spreading the gospel almost, because it's a better money, right? There's validation in it. There's censorship resistance in it. There's the lack of all these third-party coins, right? And you know how else is going out there with me tomorrow? Samantha over there in the chat.
Good evening, everyone.
So how are you, Samantha?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So, I mean, Bitcoin, right? What are some of the benefits of it?
I mean, there's lots.
Well, I mean, name one. Name one benefit of Bitcoin.
I mean, the verifying, the proof, the whole actual blockchain, like that whole loveliness, the censorship resistance.
Oh, you mean that that
Yes.
there's a 21 million supply and that they can't just endlessly print this stuff off? And
Yes, and I suck at math, but I believe math. Like that kind of stuff, like I got it. I understand. Formulas are a real thing.
Trust in numbers.
Yes.
Right? You
Yes.
sure? I mean, we could all apparently just go get JP Morgan coin.
Okay, no.
Trade that around. I mean, I trust JP Morgan, right? They got the bank. They own the house.
You trust JP Morgan?
Just saying, right? I mean, they own the house. They got the mortgage. They got the car. I mean, my retirement plan. I mean, trillions of dollars, right?
I mean, we're not here for financial advice, but I mean, no.
Oh,
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. Viva la Bitcoin.
Viva la Bitcoin, people. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I guess since we're not using the good old streaming labs because of all the dropped frames.
Oh, we already had our technical difficulties for this beginning of this episode, so yes.
There's always technical difficulties.
Apparently we need to, drop another $20 on a wire sometime here.
Would you mind pulling up a screen share there, I guess, and we'll take a look at Coin Paprika together, see what the market's looking like tonight, even though it looked like some more sideways action, right? Hanging out there at 3.6, no big deal.
All right, we are up in Coin Paprika.
And Coin Paprika. Nice. All right. What do we got here? Market cap that's not really moving. BTC dominance still hanging out the same area, right? But that's good, though. I don't know. I mean, for a long time, Bitcoin used to shoot up and down like 5% a day. It'd be 5% up, 5% up, 5% down, 5% up.
Well, I mean, it's good for people like us. I'm sure the traders are not happy because, But yeah, I am happier that, I mean, it seems like in the very beginning, all we did was check the price. And it wasn't even that it was doing all that much in the beginning. It's just that it was
hard to wrap around.
Yeah.
Hard to wrap your mind around the ideal of owning some kind of currency that fluctuate in fiat value. Like, I mean, you have a little bit one day, you'd be able to go buy yourself.
Yeah, remember when I used to get all sketchy when the Coinbase account I was like, no, it said that much yesterday. We're down $10. And you'd be like, dude, it's like, and then, a day later, it'd be up like, woo, wait, hey, we just made money. We're up like $20. And it's like, well, yes, but I mean, I remember in the beginning being like, holy crap, that's not a set amount anymore. What does that mean?
It's been a long journey, right?
Yeah.
Coming from fiat to crypto.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go send more people down this road.
Yes.
I think that we need to bust out the machetes and blaze a path through here and show people that there's a different way through the jungle, right? That we can all live our lives a little differently and it doesn't have to be based on that fiat dollar. Well, here we are with Bitcoin, 3,608. I mean, not really making any movement. Like I said, down a little over 0.75%. We got Ethereum at $121. That's not making too much movement, but at least it looks green at the moment, and we're up 2.8% on the week. We got X Rapid coming in at 30 cents even. That's down a little over 1%, but that's up over down over 2.5% right now for the week. As you can see, not too much movement here in the top 5, but hey, that's okay. Because maybe when we break out, we'll break out big, right? We've seen Bitcoin make big movements when it makes movements, and it usually takes all these altcoins with it for the ride. We got Litecoin, $42.35. Nice that they're still holding on to those gains. It looks like they're still making some. Looks like they're still making some more as they're up 1.28% right now and holding another 1.33% gain for the week. We got EOS at $2.78. That might have to be your new price there, Samantha. Up a little over 0.5%, holding a 3% gain for the week. We got Bitcoin Cash at $121. Down 0.38.
Down, sorry.
Down 5.29 for the week. Ouch. And here we go. Tether at $1. Tron at 2.4 cents. Looking like it's up 1.98, down 9.95 for the week. So almost 10% there.
Ooh.
I'm sure that Justin Sun will turn this around. He's a great marketer. I mean, that's one of the things with Tron, right? It's a good betting coin.
Yeah, I mean, he does, try to make deals with, I mean, he's very open. Yes, there's lots and lots of wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, I actually downloaded a Tron wallet today. It's over here, actually. It's in the browser.
Tron link.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was having me check out what was it, 888 Tron? It's like a gambling site or whatever. I looked at the site, I downloaded the wallet, but I don't own any Tron, so I wasn't able to get into it to see what I thought of it for them to give them any kind of response. But I might have to pick up $1 or $2 or Tron and check that out, see what it's all about. As we're looking here, we got Stellar Lumas, XLMs at 7.9 cents, looking like we're up 4.25%, down only 0.79 for the week. So that's not too bad right there, making some gains at the last minute. But Stellar Lumas, I mean, we are seeing the bottom here as we're looking at a price of 7.9 cents. We got Binance Coin hanging out there at $9.25, looking at a 5.57% gain in the last 24 hours and a 9.22% gain for the week, taking that number 10 spot and holding it. Right?
Yeah. And Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision.
Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision, $61.95, down 1.71%, down almost 6% there for the week. And I guess let's slide on down here.
Where is Steam?
Oh, where in the world has the Steam gone? Down to 30.7 cents. But we're looking like we're up 3.55 right now and up 6.14 for the week. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's the fact that we're getting near the bottom of the market and I'm a little bored and I'm not usually a game player, but I have been playing those Steam games.
Yes.
Right? I have been playing Steam Wars and I have been playing Steam Monsters. I have to say thank you once again to
Full-Time Geek
gave us 15 Steam, and I guess I reallocated it back into the game to continue helping myself.
Yeah, he snazzed up his dudes or whatever at his little, I have a unicorn. Yeah, but I mean, like, yes, he put it back into the system. Circle of life.
Got to pay to play, right?
Right.
All right. So, what's going on, right? Well, see this guy right here? He's going to be doing that tomorrow, right? But he's going to be doing it at Forbidden Kingdom. He's going to be walking around, passing out flyers to people.
I'm sure it's going to look a lot like this to you guys, you know, like people and not a lot of clothes.
I actually put together a second day outfit that doesn't involve the fin hat and some goggles and some stuff for my hair.
Getting a little more extreme.
But hey, if we're going to keep doing it, we got to fall into the routine.
Right.
We have to be the wolf in sheep's clothing and show these millennials that Bitcoin is the way.
I know I made you some more candy last night. I'm going to have to make some more probably, you know. Back in the day, I was up to the elbows type of girl. It's horrible, but yeah.
I don't know. I think that it's going to be a great event. I mean, I'm so gracious or so grateful to you guys for donating the money that was required in order to, you know, get us out there. Right, Sam?
Yes. I mean,
Let me stop the screen share.
We might have been able to pull it together through lots of savings of paychecks, but maybe not.
I mean, yeah, we would have gotten out there, but we wouldn't have bought 500 flyers. I know that's for sure, right, Samantha?
Yeah.
I know that I wouldn't have gotten out there and been in the state of mind that I'm in now, right? Because I was just talking with Samantha on the couch before we were getting on air. We were watching that new show, the YouTube one.
Oh, the Weird City.
Weird City. Check it out. It's kind of funny. I don't know.
It's funky,
quirky.
yeah.
But besides that, we were talking, and it's like, well, we're going with the state of mind that we're like TV production. We're there to, you know, film what we're doing. We're also there to spread the message and pass out these flyers. You know, I can see that we got a job to do. You know, we're not there necessarily to hang out. I mean, I do necessarily feel that when the sun starts going down, it's going to be more our time, right?
Yeah, depending on the lighting too. Yeah, we might not be able to. I don't know. The EDC was really lit up, so even at night we did get a lot of videos and of stuff, but I don't know what they got going on. So yes, also.
With the single stage, I think it might be a little easier for us to be able to walk around the outskirts of the area, you know, canvassing the people that aren't crushed all together.
I gotcha.
Too involved in the band playing
the outskirts
at the moment.
Of the herds.
The DJ. I mean, that's where, you know, pick up the weak ones.
Yep. Oh, you're laying down on a blankie? Not a problem. Here, let me give you something.
Let me stop and tell you a little bit about Bitcoin. Don't mind me. Let me sit down right next to you.
I know. And on almost all other settings, I really do think we'd probably be creepy, but we're okay. No one seemed creeped out.
Right. The complete strangers that come up and tell you, you know, hey, there's a better way.
Well, I mean, you know, the Jehovah's Witnesses and everybody else, it's all like, oh, yeah, no, yes, well.
I don't know. God and money, those are two important things to a lot of people. You don't really want to mess with either one. So, do we got anybody over there in the chat, or am I doing that thing where I'm kind of out here wasting my Friday night, not being at the bar, being selfish, drinking up all my money, I guess, like some people would be. Instead, I'm drinking coffee, talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and how it's going to revolutionize the world, and how I'm excited to get out there and try to turn some people onto this, because this is a revolution, and it's completely different than any revolution we've ever seen in history, because it's nonviolent, right? And that is part of the progression into the future, right? Is that man realizes we can't go around hurting each other. I mean, violence does get worse. We look at what happens in the schools all the time.
Violence begets violence,
right. But this is a revolution, as we've seen, like passive aggressiveness, Buddhism, and all of those, to be able to make your statements. This one's even better, because we can passive aggressively take our fiat dollars and turn them into cryptocurrency, whichever one you believe. Doesn't really matter half the time. I personally believe in Bitcoin. You know, you believe in something different, kudos, right? But getting this cryptocurrency turns the future into a digital future, and these digital futures that we're dreaming of and trying to create now is going to be the paradigm between what we're stuck in and setting mankind free and creating a type of environment where we're able to pursue more than just the daily endeavors of get enough money to pay the bills. You know what I mean? It's going to be more about, why am I here? What am I here for? What are we going to be doing with our lives that values other man, not just this man?
Ooh, bug. Okay, Tune's here. Jesus, happy Friday.
Tune. Oh, it's nice to be able to count on you joining us out here.
Jesus, oh no. Goodness gracious, on that JP Morgan. I'm going to go with it's probably JP Morgan coin. JPL, but what a joke. Corporate capital greed, attempting to swoosh in and steal what the good people are already doing on their own. I know. It's inevitable. They're going to.
I don't know. I mean, personally, I thought they already kind of had these little ledger databases where they were like, yeah, we owe you a lot of money. It's okay. We're all together.
Yes,
it's fine. It's all the same pot. What does it matter?
Yes, like it's the same cookie jar that has all of the IOUs in it.
They have all of the IOUs. Who cares who's pulling out the IOUs?
Yes, like generations of IOUs. This is the biggest cookie jar ever. Client says the Forbidden Kingdom still belongs to the Monkey King. I'm a fan of the Monkey King. All right, that's it. Continue.
So, what do you want to do? You want to talk about some of this news we got today? See if we can incite any kind of a conversation?
Sure.
All right, you guys. As always, please pound that thumbs up button. Let everybody know that we're out here on air, taking time out of our busy schedule to be able to spread the Bitcoin awareness and to be able to answer questions, right? That's a big part of what we do here. You can go ahead and put any question in the chat. We'll go ahead and take the time out, to answer it right now. That's Samantha's main job over there, is to be able to be your voice on the show, right? Besides that, we also offer a free email help desk, and we answer your questions through Twitter.
Yeah.
The links are down below for all of that good stuff. So we usually talk about a little bit of news. I cherry pick the news, and I kind of just assume that you guys have already half heard about these news stories because, hey, we're all eating cryptocurrency cereal for breakfast.
Sometimes we look out and there's like the one that no one's heard, but yeah.
So I picked out a couple different stories because I thought it might incite a conversation, and it's a little fun to talk about instead of always bringing up the FUD. But of course, let's talk about Coinbase, right? Love them, hate them. They're there. They were a unicorn. There's a lot more onboarding avenues now, which is a big plus. So that when we do get the next bull run, maybe there won't be a bottleneck situation of the KYC and be able to become more fruitful with the Bitcoin price. Not that I want to dump my bags on anybody if that's what you're possibly thinking.
I mean, I know that it was a big problem during the bull run where people were, and the KYC crap it was so slow. Like, I mean, no one was getting accounts opened, all of it. And it was like, oh yeah, I'm sure that didn't work out well for a lot of the people. So yes, hopefully they've figured out, they've gotten their stuff going. And
well, I mean, a lot of people like to call them fork-based too, right? Yes. Because all of the currencies that they're
kind of stockpiling a lot.
Yeah, I mean, with Ethereum and then Ethereum Classic, and then they have Bitcoin Cash, and now Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision is being credited to you, right? So if you held Bitcoin Cash at the time, which, I guess, no, I'm not going to say unfortunately, but I didn't own any Bitcoin Cash, so I was not receiving any Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. I'll miss the boat on that one.
However, we will accept any kind of coin, but yes, no.
You can keep it. I don't want it. So as we're going on here, they're not going to be allowing any trading. They're just crediting it to you.
Yeah.
They're pretty much saying take this stuff and do whatever.
But
they probably they don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to, is they are here in the U.S. They realize that regulation's coming in. They realize that the arm of the law is very long and it will be reaching back in time. So as these forks are coming out,
yeah, they at least got to, I don't know, yes, give a few out so that they can say, no, we gave the ones that
we tried our best.
Yes, that we were capable of doing, or whatever, however they're going to spiel it. Yes, they got to at least have their lawyers, they got to give their lawyers something to work with.
Something to work with. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we seen the price, today? $60-something.
Yeah.
I mean, for being created out of nothing and given to everybody for free that held Bitcoin Cash, which they got for free for holding Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, you're a couple dividends in, yeah.
I mean, I guess the best way is if you were cryogenic stasis, you were asleep or something, and all of a sudden you just come back in 5 years and you just take your Bitcoin wallet and you got forks upon forks upon forks upon forks, and you just get you a cryptocurrency consultant to go ahead and take care of it.
A crypto coma. That's what you need.
Yeah, you need to go into a coma.
They can medically induce those. So, I mean,
how long does it take to go to Mars? Is it 2 years? I mean, sign me up for a trip. I'll come back in 5. They'll pay me for going, and then my crypto will be worth a lot.
I hear the International Space Station is really cool.
That's true, too. I can spend a year up there.
Right? It's got to be kind of like the Enterprise. I mean,
And here it'd be the Enterprise.
Oh, yeah, it would. I'd be touching buttons go, hot cocoa, please.
I know, right? 3D food printers are going to be all the rage when they make them.
Ah, jeez. Okay, continue.
So, do we got anything going on in the chat there? Well, I got a bunch of little stories, and I got the one bigger story, which is, of course, I'm a fanboy of the Lightning Network. So when I seen the Lightning Network story talking about 150 different people getting pizza, I had to take time to be able to read the story and bring it out. Pulled. Never really heard of them.
Neither have I.
They've been around since a while. 2014.
I thought that's what it was, like 2013, 2014, yeah.
But from the statistics, didn't look like they have a lot of users or didn't have a lot of users. But they're going to allow you through a website. I actually went ahead and put it in the links down there below.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go check it out because we actually have a couple dollars on a Lightning wallet.
We do.
So I was just thinking, hey, maybe during, our stay in the motel, we'll order a pizza with the Lightning and have them deliver it.
You also get like 5% discount or something. I mean, there's a lot of incentives here to use this Lightning then.
Well, I went and clicked over on it, and it doesn't quite seem like it's all you're thinking in your head is cracked up to be. They got, you can order a couple different pizzas and a side, and you have to get 2 different items. They're $5.99 or $6.99, the couple different items they have. It says here that they're pretty much just ordering it on your behalf. like they're placing an order on your behalf and turning the crypto into real money to be able to pay them.
Right.
But it's a great use case for Lightning. It's getting it there. We're also talking about 6 months or within the next 6 months that they're going to be trying to add some more services. And we're looking at Starbucks, Whole Foods, Dunkin' Donuts, Target, Uber.
Oh, those little Target. See, I could see some of these. I mean, they're going high end, and that would be, I could see it working.
See, I still have problems seeing. I mean, this is great. We're going to need these things. It's just that a lot of third parties again. When you have your Bitcoin and say, okay, finally we've gotten into the future, 5-10% of the world population has Bitcoin now, right? We're using it. It's up there. You can go in almost any store and take it. Well, I mean, do we all have to have the Fold app and this app and this app and this app and this app in order to pay it? How is this all going to work and fold out? Are we going to be able to just have digital currency in our wallet and pay via the QR codes?
I gotcha. I understand. I mean,
there's a lot of people getting mixed involved with it when it really doesn't need to be that complicated. Where, I mean, a lot of these people need to just be taking.
Yes, the transactions themselves, whether it be, hosting a node or, I mean, however you got to do it. Yeah.
Then you fall back, and the big problem is volatility. When you're merchant, you don't have much overhead because you have the competition. I mean, I can't imagine trying to be a seller on eBay and actually make money.
What your profit ratio is. It's like, margin? It's like nothing. But I'm making a little bit more than that dude who's making negative nothing. So there we go. Like, yes, when we're buying, I mean, hence why a lot of, because when we get things, it's usually misery moneyed. A lot of our stuff comes from China and things like that. Eugene, there's a reason. I think they're really getting a much more profit margin of their return, value.
Yeah, if you're not in a rush, it's always better to order directly from China off eBay.
It
might take you a month to get it.
I don't care. I'm okay with it floating, flying, however it has to get here. Oh, okay. Yeah, Toon says, I was really surprised when they credited the BSB for the BCH from back in November 18th, and that she got like 2 cents. Nice, right? Bump. You gotta love it. We've had many of those where it's been like, ooh, cool. So we got 30-something cents off of that fork of that other one. Yay. So what are we gonna do? Just put it back? Okay. Our Rafterman is here.
Our Rafterman buddy, thanks for joining us.
He said liked and hi guys.
Awesome. Please, yes, of course, you guys. I seen the other day we actually made the 1 out of 2.
Yeah, we did.
So that was awesome. Even though the video only had like 30.
I don't care, man. That means at least half the people liked it. Like physically, I had to touch one more extra button.
It means we weren't watching bots, right?
Right.
Of course.
Andy Anderson is here. He says, "Hey, gang, sorry I missed the last few shows. I think I've been working too hard." Yeah, you have.
Wow. Yeah, man.
What?
Can't take it with you.
I know.
Can't take the crypto with you.
But I mean, work ethic is good. It's lost on a lot of people these days.
All right, so let me see. What do we got out of the way? We got the pizza. We got the Coinbase. Well, we all heard that Binance is going to be delisting some coins, right? Should we reiterate the list one more time?
Sure, you know.
Cloak, Mod, Salt, Sub, Wing. It sounds like the beginning
How about private key?
Salt was the one that I was surprised to see on there. I mean, they must have had a good marketing department in the beginning. I mean, you heard about it all over the place.
Yeah, you did.
That was the lending platform. To me, I was always like,
why lend? Like,
right.
But yeah.
I don't know. I mean, lending to me means that you're giving somebody money that they don't have, and more than likely they're not going to make any money.
I don't know.
They're not going to be able to pay you back.
I go with that. It's just
another. How debt occurs.
Yes, it's another flaw in the existing system. Like, I mean, loans, debt, credit. These things are not fronts. Whatever you want to go with are not designed. Like, you shouldn't be working off of that.
I know that you can, and I know it works well for a lot of people. I don't know. Credit and debt are not things that are my friend. Usually, they work against me.
Yeah.
So I also see that they got a token sale coming up called Fetch AI on the 25th. I mean, it's another BNB.
Makes me think of a dog for some reason, but okay.
I mean, usually I don't talk about token sales and ICOs and all that. And I was like, well, why would I talk about this one? because I'm starting to see that it seems like they're making a trend back. Either that or they've lost such a bad taste. I'm starting to hear about a few more of them again and again and again.
Well, I mean, you know that everything is like repetitive. You know, history repeats itself in everything, in fashion and I mean, I don't exactly know what the goldfish memory time frame of like advertisements and things of like that is, but I mean, there's lots of you know, celebrities and brands and things that have had a bad spin and they've just given it time and then done all like bam new and it's
right,
not.
and they just come right back.
Yes, so maybe
I don't know. I mean,
I would really hope that it's not trying to saturate the market again with just a bunch of crap and people getting confused. But I mean,
I know that 5 months ago, if you would have said ICO, most people would have like,
oh my Lord, like shut it off, like close the laptop.
Yeah.
Yes, like God, get away from me, whatever needs like to happen.
But I mean, here we go. I mean, we're seeing ICOs ran on Binance now. I mean, right? And we're looking at their decentralized exchange.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be opening up soon. So how many more projects are going to be jumping over there for $100,000, which really isn't a lot when you start considering ICOs.
Dude, not when you were seeing like, yes, Coinbase's prices and crap. I mean, yes, no.
And I'm sure there can be some backhanded deals made between running your coin on Binance and them getting some for the $100,000, which is all just imaginary money printed out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, we know the CZ's dude is like besties with Justin. So yes, I'm sure that they can wheel and deal a nice little trifecta at all points in time where everybody benefits.
So what do we got going on in the chat? Anything at all?
No, our Raptorman says work hard always.
I feel you, my man.
Sometimes I don't know what I do.
I'm ripping through the news here today. I only got one more, and that's at that autonomy. The one that looks like it could be a potential exit scam. I don't know if I'd consider it.
I was actually doing dishes while you were like reading this one and listening, so I don't know what it was actually going with. So
I don't know if I'd really call it an exit scam and more of a just money mismanagement. We've seen autonomy. They raised $25 million in an ICO, right?
There's that word again.
Yeah, ICO. And I guess we're looking at somebody, I don't remember what the guy's name was, and I didn't actually write it down here. I didn't think it was important enough. Somebody who was a developer from the team pretty much was saying that he cared about the project pretty much and that it just went to trash because they just reallocated the money for a different project pretty much.
Ooh, like siphoned it all out.
Century or whatever. That I paid for Century, who had about 30 employees, and then eventually they slowly got rid of everybody on the team, even though it's still in existence. But I mean, we've seen these kinds of things before. I mean, how long did OneCoin run for? And there wasn't even a blockchain behind it. But yeah, people were still purchasing it and trading it and doing all kinds of crap with it.
Yes.
I mean, that is the problem with the space, and that's why people are leery. When you first get into this, you always got to remember that we believe in it. We trust it. We know it exists. We've seen the blockchain. We've seen the code. We have
no doubt. Yeah.
To other people, it's just the screen said it. Like, I can make a screen say anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is that, yes, you actually believe.
Well, there's belief and there's trust because you see the network. Like, I've seen the people in real life. You know, I've seen the people on the internet. I have seen the blocks. Yeah. I have seen, the transactions make it through. I mean, I got the little Crazy World app down there where you just watch the Bitcoins that end up going to Asia or England or South Africa.
Yep. Yeah, that one's.
And it's
interesting.
It's different. It's a different kind of understanding, right? To understand something that's not in a physical form, but to know that it exists.
Yeah, the tangible, intangibleness, like, yes.
That tangible, intangible property. Well, I heard that went over well in Wyoming, that they passed that bill, which is great.
I'm always pretty good with the Schroeder-Bachness thing. Like, it's, the cat's always alive or, dead. It's both at all times.
It'd be funny to see a shift in the nation where how New York is the capital of finance and everything now to shift out west to the Wyoming area because cryptocurrencies do take off so much in the next, 5 to 7 years. But I mean, Wyoming and out west has been very progressive, you know, with the legalization of marijuana and the speed limits going up to like 60 or 80 and limitless. And
aren't those also some of the ones where they have more like free marriage stuff and like the bunny ranches and like stuff like that? Like yes, like where
where prostitution is legal in some of these states, and yeah, they're a lot more open-minded and progressive in these ways. So I mean, is that where the world's heading? You know, that's always the way. That's always one of the real questions. Which way is the world going? Is it going to be buttoning up its shirt all the way, or are we going to be pulling it back and Tommy Bahama in it?
I mean, yeah, okay.
I mean, I want a Tommy Bahama.
Well, of course. Isn't there also the racing salt flat thingies out there? Yeah, see, okay. I mean, I could see lots of reasons. Just make some awesome, like, smart city out there.
I mean, I think I want to go out there and race the bike down the highways. I mean.
Oh, yeah, because they're all straight, too. Yeah.
And no speed limit. I mean, I think the bike will do 200, no problem.
Toon says, I agree. It unnecessarily saturates the market and confuses things for the potential BTCers. Yeah,
I mean, for some reason, this is going to be one of the hardest things for people to get into because this is an ongoing society and race and knowledge of understanding that is happening behind the scenes at an exponential rate. I mean, just what I know now after being in the space for 3 years, I mean, I couldn't imagine just starting now. You know what I mean? It seemed like I had so much to catch up on when I came into it. And it was pretty much just the Bitcoin development and the Mt. Gox incident.
I mean, I don't know. I go with, oh God, and it is a movie quote. And I want to say it's like Samuel L. Jackson, but it's like, a person is smart and people are stupid. The problem is when you are looking, like, and that's how technical analysis and all of this other stuff, it works. Because every single thing is repetitive. Clothing is repetitive. How is it that the bell bottoms my mother wore in the 70s, I was wearing in the 90s, and they wore 10 years ago? Like, everything works in a cycle because that is what human nature makes. It's very easy to fall compliant into a cycle and not even realize that you're doing it. So, yes, all of this stuff, like, they might run in, like, I hope that they don't have another like ICO horribleness and like stuff like that, but that's very possible because yes, they're hoping for the new people that are getting in to get confused. How long does that take? Well, I mean, no one's telling me. No one's saying, oh, every 16 months we do the same shit over again. You know, what is it?
I mean, I still find one of the fundamental flaws here in the cryptocurrency industry is making money. Like, make it without being a trader, right? Without putting up a lot of money and understanding technical analysis, without having lots of money to invest in computers. How do you make money in the crypto space? Because that's the big one. Is once you can start making a good passive income in the cryptocurrency space.
Normal average Joes can start actually accumulating any kind of crypto. Right. I mean, yes, that would be, yes. Where's the app where, yes, you actually get the little rabbit? Sure, and you get paid in like crypto, and it's worldwide.
Yes, but and there's the volume on it. There's people wanting the jobs. There's ways for you to actually go out there and do the work, and there's not like, I mean, just for simple example, we tried to apply for an Uber thing, and this was like 2 years back, and they denied me for it for a fight I had in a bar way back when I was 21 years old.
Yes.
And because it was violent, they said that I wasn't capable of driving an Uber as I'm 30. I was 34 at the time. I'm 36 now. And it's like these things don't really go hand in hand. But yeah, here you are telling me that I can't.
Yep.
Where
like, really? Wait.
These cryptocurrencies and digital apps, you know, they won't have these ways of eliminating people from being able to do it. But at the same time, that bothers some people.
Yes, because that takes away a security.
Right. I don't know who's going to come and do this job.
Yep. Anybody. I mean, my plumber could kill me. Really? You don't think the plumber that came from you from, okay. I mean, that's the same people who don't think Facebook, you know, and Twitters and all of these things, have your data and all of your stuff. I mean, really? Yes, there are background checks and yes, there are stuff, but I mean, it is just one little transparent safety net that gets taken away that makes people nervous. And it's like, really? Because even if you're on the Angie's list or whatever, where you can like background check babysitters, it doesn't mean they can't get, oops, the one serial killer could still be in there. You'd still be screwed. Oh, okay. Andy Anderson gave us $10.
Thanks,
super
Andy
chat.
Anderson.
He
That's
says
amazing.
money well spent.
Oh, awesome. Yes, I mean, we will be looking at probably the next AdSense will be paying out around the 21st of March. So that'll be coming off of the next fund, and that would be to Sunset Music Festival. That'll be the next Cali fund. Probably be about a week from now before I go ahead and post that and try to get the funds going for that and all the plans. But I think that's what we're going to be doing next. I'm just real excited about the event we got going on tomorrow. I mean, we're looking at getting up and taking off out of here early in the morning. My father actually lives 2 miles off of the way that we need to go down 95, so we're going to stop by over there and seeing what's up with him.
Yeah, because we don't really do a lot of road trippy things, so we're trying to squish it all in.
Fort Lauderdale area is pretty far from us, so when we get down there, we got our motel to book into, and then we'll be going to the event. We'll be passing out the flyers right off the bat because we'll only have a good 3 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be short on the first day. The second day opens earlier, and we'll be there like before. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to squish in as much as we can, and it's hopefully.
Yes, the second day will be the better day. So, but of course, hit the notification because that's the best way you'll be able to know what's going on. Because the second day would be if we went live.
Yes.
The first day if we get, because it does end at like 10:30, and I don't think we're not really after party people. But Samantha does occasionally enjoy a drink, so I don't know if we'll be stopping by the local pub. She's looking sideways at me, so I don't know about that one. But you never know. You never know what we'll be putting out there. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'll try to tweet some stuff. I'll try to make it interactive for you guys. Also, I mean, I want to say thank you. And I can't say it enough because I'm excited that you guys are honoring me to be able to get out there and talk about Bitcoin for people. Because I could go do it all on my own, but the fact that you guys think that I'm worthy of this and that you're willing to give, money's not easy to come by in this world.
I mean, money
makes and breaks a lot of people. People live and die by it. So the fact that you're willing to give me any of it to be able to get out there and try to tell people about this Bitcoin thing.
I get warm fuzzies every time.
It means a lot to me. It really does.
I mean, yes, because quite honestly, I don't know a lot of people that would give anybody money. So it is a big deal.
Yeah, so this whole episode is to say thank you, right?
Yes.
That's what we're saying. We're saying thank you before we go take off on this adventure.
Yay. Yes, thank you. Thank you for giving us something to do that makes us feel
important, valued.
Yes.
Like we have a fight
in this.
Yeah, purpose. There we go.
Tune said that she wore bell bottoms in the 90s too. Yay. Yes, I know. And she was like, what time? Well, grunge to be back in. I know, right? Easiest way. Jeans and flannels from the floor. I know. Come on. Yeah. Who can't look at Nirvana poster and be like, oh yeah, look at that nappy hair. Look at that flannel.
Oh, I was the beginning of industrial music with Hypo Negative and KMFDM
and Orgy and
so yeah.
His hair had lots of dimension for lots of time. I actually remember when people would touch it and they'd be like, "Oh, it hurts." Well, that's what Jello does. Yeah.
So anything else going on? Because I don't really have any more news. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Andy Anderson says, "Hard work equals more Bitcoin." Oh, Josh says, "Have fun. Thanks for spreading the word." Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I found too, is the best way for me to be able to get Bitcoin is to work hard, make money, find ways to save a few bucks here and there, realize that all you really need in life is air and water, right? They're both free. Family and love is the best thing you can actually get.
I don't know. We're helpers. We've always, Eugene, thanks to our car problems and whatnot in life, and that nobody ever stops, which is always awesome. I mean, it seems like you should be telling everybody, like there should be megaphones like from like the skyscrapers and the rooftops, like everyone should be talking about this, and it's not.
It should be like that movie They Live, and you just put on the glasses and walk around and everything just is screaming Bitcoin at you. Like, oh wow, I didn't see this before.
Yes, like it is that once you like it is that kind of ironic. Like you're just like looking around going, how did I not know about this? Like what has happened? What was I doing before this with my life? And it's just, I mean, if I'm going to pull off to the side of the road to help somebody change a tire, you don't think I want to help them change their life?
Well, I mean, Bitcoin gave us a lot, so we're going to get back to it, and that's for sure. I mean, I've always been one of those kinds of people, so someone did something for me, I'm going to do it back.
Yep.
Anything else? I mean, what else have we got going on? Do we even know what our schedule is going to be after we get back?
No freaking clue.
Probably going to continue with something like we got.
Yeah.
Of course, we're still continuing with the big push. Hitting the pound button is one of the best things you can do because that shares us out. Hitting the share button down there lets you share us out to your own personal social media. You can share us on Twitter and Facebook, right? Those are great things. Next great thing you can do is you can come over to all the other social media that I post to and give it the thumbs up or the like button, like Tribes or Minds or Steam It. If you're not on those platforms, you should probably get on them, right? Because that's going to be one of the next big things too, is collecting cryptocurrency for your social media feeds. Social media is out there. They're making millions and trillions of dollars, it seems like. Why don't you make a couple bucks for your posts, right? And that's what happens is when you have good content, you make a couple of whatever their credits are, and then hopefully their credits will get some money. Hopefully you'll hold on to them long enough to be able to wait for the next bull market, because that's what we're doing around here, right? We're hoping to buy a nice camera someday with these Tribe tokens.
Yep.
So you never know. It may come, it may not come. It doesn't really hurt to cut and paste your posts anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yes, just like Renaissance Novice. I mean, we found him. He found us through mine.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you never know. The more places that you're out, the better.
I mean, then you also get the idea that you never know. We've seen that YouTube is possibly shutting down some fringe channels or trying to put them back in the back room.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's worried about, well, what's the categories? Like, and no, they're not saying. I'm not debating it.
I already know that crypto is a fringe topic for YouTube. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, if there's only not even 1% of us in the world that use it, I mean, what percentage is on YouTube? Yes.
So, besides all of that, I'm on some regular social media like Twitter. That's a great way to be able to get a hold of me and know what's going on with the channel. I'll be posting there. Besides that, hit the notification bell. You'll know when we go live. What else we got going on? Anything? Nothing.
Just Forbidden Kingdom.
I know. I'm super excited. I don't even know what to say out here.
I would just like scream and stuff, but I know that wouldn't be pleasant for anybody else to hear. But it is just like, I just want to like scream and jump around.
Well, I mean, you guys go out. You guys have a great night. We're going to go get off onto this adventure. We're probably going to tuck in early so we can get off early in the morning. Look for my post. Follow us along. Let's see if we can't get out there and spread the word of Bitcoin. Leave a lot of Bitcoin, people.
We love you guys. Have a good night.